So y'all, that was the original case file. Let's look at the updated case file that we just got today. Okay, Eric said, please no word, I'm sending you these. There's some stuff about Jesse. Okay. Leah's boyfriend, Corey Richardson, contacted Kate Finch yesterday with information regarding a batch of powder which had been tainted with fentanyl. He was involved in dealing this stuff with known criminals Unrd Blaine and Jackson Abrahams. This batch is known to have caused the deaths of 3 students. Corey has not yet been charged as he continues to help police with their prosecution of the individuals behind the powder drug dealing network. Corey submitted a revised statement admitting he lied about his whereabouts on the day Leah disappeared. He claims to have done this to avoid incriminating himself with the drug dealing he was involved with. Corey also admitted that his argument with Leah on the day she went missing was about someone she was meeting in town that day. Corey suspected that Leah had been cheating on him, but has no information on the person she was meeting. Leah's friends were re-interviewed following Corey's revised statement. Leah's school friend, Jesse Bramley, mentioned that Leah seemed to have more money than usual in the build-up to her disappearance. Jesse remembered that Leah sometimes wore more expensive clothes than usual. Jesse suspected that Leah was dating someone other than Corey and that Leah was secretive about this. None of Leah's other friends had any information on the person she was meeting. Jesse's statement is enclosed. This is Corey's updated interview. So this is between Danielle and Corey again. So Danielle said, Corey Richardson, you're here to amend the statement you made 3 months ago in relation to the disappearance of Leah Finch. In your previous statement, you gave false information regarding your whereabouts on the day Miss Finch disappeared. Is that correct? He said, that's correct. She said, I'm about to ask you a series of questions regarding your whereabouts that day. Do you agree to answer every question truthfully and to the best of your knowledge? He said, yes. She said, this statement will be recorded, blah, blah. She said, is it true you and Leah Finch were dating at the time she reported missing? And he said, yes. She said, were you in regular contact with Leah in the run-up to her disappearance 3 months ago? Corey said, yep. She said, we took statements from several students at Whitford High saying they saw you and Leah having a heated argument in the school corridor between 12 and 12:30 the day Leah disappeared. Do you recall said argument? He said, yep. And she said, do you recall what you were fighting about? He said, yeah, I asked her to meet me outside school at 3:30 so we could hang out for a bit. She said she couldn't, so I got upset. Danielle said, did Leah imply she had other plans after school that day at 3:30? He said, yeah, she said she was meeting someone in town, but she wouldn't say who. I kept asking, but she wouldn't tell me. Danielle said, did she give you any kind of description of this person? Is there anything she said that might indicate the age, gender, or profession of the person she was meeting? Corey said, no, that's why we were arguing. She just said someone. I thought she was cheating, like she'd met someone else. She wouldn't tell me anything. Did she say where exactly in town she was meeting this person? Corey said, no, she wouldn't say. That's why we fell out. Danielle said, after your argument with Leah, what did you do? He said, I went to my classes in the afternoon. Then I waited around after school for a bit to try and talk to her, but she wasn't around. Danielle said, you waited around when? At 3:30? He said, yeah, I was outside school and then in my car for a bit. I called her, but she didn't pick up. Danielle said, okay, you were seen on CCTV footage driving through the petrol station on Everton Road at 5 p.m. later that afternoon. You previously replied no comment to this line of questioning. Would you like to tell us where you were going at 5 p.m. that day? Where were you driving? He said, I was going to the reservoir to pick up. Danielle said, could you clarify exactly what you meant by pick up? He said, picking up some Coca-Cola from Emra. I had to get it from the old caravan up by the reservoir where there were no cops around. Danielle said, okay, so you met with Unrd Blaine. He said, no, he just left the stuff in the caravan for me, like a drop-off. I was supposed to be selling it that weekend. Danielle said, okay, so there was no one else by the reservoir? He said, no, just me. I just took the baggies and left. Danielle said, and then what did you do? He said, I went home to my dad's. And she said, okay, have you seen or heard from Leah at all since? And he said, nope, nothing. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I couldn't say anything about the drugs. And Danielle said, okay, thank you, Corey, that's all. Okay, and then he signed it. This interview regarding my renewed statement is true to the best of my knowledge, blah, blah, blah. Okay, y'all, this is Jesse Bramley. This is Leah's friend from school. And this is Danielle interviewing her. So Danielle said, Jesse Bramley, you're being re-interviewed today with regards to the disappearance of Leah Finch. Jesse said, okay. Danielle said, on your last statement, you described seeing Corey and Leah fighting at school, but you said you didn't know what the fight was about. Is that correct? She said, yes. I mean, that's what I said then. Danielle said, and now? She said, well, I don't know. Thing was, Leah had a lot more money before she disappeared. Danielle said, more how? Jessie said she was buying things and she thought she was smart about people not knowing she had it, but I noticed things. Danielle said, do you have any idea where it came from? Jessie said, no, just that she got transferred some into her account that day. And Danielle said, the day she went missing? Yep. Danielle said, why didn't you report this before? You think this is the reason she was arguing with Corey? Jessie said, I don't know. I didn't think about it before. Leah had been distant, like I said. It wasn't unusual for her to have money either. It had been going on for a while. Then I was just thinking about it since. Maybe that's why she and Corey had a fight. I don't know. Leah had a lot of stuff going on. Danielle said, what do you mean by that? Jessie said, I don't know. She was secretive. You know, she was hiding things. Like she was supposed to be going to these dance lessons that her mom paid for, but I know she wasn't. I don't know what she was doing anymore. She thought we were naive, that we couldn't see what was going on. And Danielle said, why didn't you tell anyone? She said, it's none of my business, is it? She's got money. She wants to skip her lessons. That's her business. She wasn't hanging out with us so much. I didn't think she wanted us near her or involved. Okay, and then Kate sent a message to Vanessa Garcia. I need to find out who that is. And I said, hi, Vanessa. There have been some developments in Leah's case. One of her friends, Jessie, has revealed that Leah was skipping her after-school dance lessons. She was brought in to make a revised statement earlier today. Not sure if you're aware. I need you to speak to all of Leah's teachers again ASAP and see if they can think of anything else related to Leah that may have been missed. I also want you to look over anything related to Leah's friends that might be relevant. I think you understand the urgency of this. And y'all, while we here, let's listen to that voicemail that Leah left us the day that she had that argument with Corey, the day she went missing.
I really need to talk to you because Corey is being such a dick. He just screamed at me in front of everybody. He's getting really paranoid about nothing and he's really pushy and annoying. He says that I'm annoying. Has he ever met himself? Maybe I should just break up with him. That would teach him a lesson. I don't know. Oh, let's talk about this later.
She said, let's talk about this later. So whatever she didn't have no plans to skip town or nothing, okay? Because she said, let's talk about it later. So maybe something bad did happen to her. Okay, and then I messaged Leah. I said, I still go into your room every night before I go to bed, even though I know you're not there. Every night I go to sleep, I hope tomorrow's going to be the day when you come home. I have to keep hoping. I go insane otherwise. Everything here is just the way you left it, darling. Please come back. Me and Ollie miss you and love you. Man. That's sad, bro. Who is that tutor, though, y'all? That tutor is talking about a young woman. Actually, hold on. Didn't we have some emails from him? Poll, please. Because didn't they say something about line? Hold on. Okay, this was the first private tutor, like when we started the sessions. So I was asking him about it. He said his fee is £55 per hour. And he covers English, math, and science. He has over 30 years. Yada, yada. Okay, that sounds great. We could start with 5 sessions and take it from there. Are you free next Monday to get started after school? I won't be there due to work commitments until about 6, but Leah will let you in. Okay. And then he attached an invoice. So Kate was not there during the private tutoring sessions. Okay. Leah follow up. Hold on. Okay, so this is after he had finished the sessions. He emailed me and said, just to say I very much enjoyed tutoring Leah across these 5 sessions. She's a really lovely girl and I can already see her potential. I hope you and her are seeing the benefit of my private tutoring and I hope I can make Leah succeed in her upcoming examinations. If you'd like to book some more, please do let me know and we can schedule them in. And then I said, that's great to hear. She really enjoyed. I think she definitely benefit from more sessions, but I ain't got no money right now. So I'll hit you up after the next payday. Okay. Okay, why would you tell that man you ain't got no money though? Like, just say no and then, okay, it's fine. Okay, then Lionel said, I'm really happy to learn that. I thought about what you said and I want to let you know I have a special offer going on at the moment. I'm offering 10 sessions for £400. Although this is just for new customers, I'm happy to extend it to you given Leah was such an exemplary student and a really charming girl. It'd be a real shame to never see her lovely face again. Okay, whatever, Lionel. Okay, then I said, thanks, but no thanks. Okay. And then, hold on, y'all. This locked, so this might have some tea in it. Wait a minute. He said, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I think pausing Leah's tuition would be a mistake. Leah has developed excellent momentum and improvements just across just the 5 sessions we had. But she needs to continue her sessions to really give herself the best chance in her exams. Otherwise, I fear that she would return to being unfocused and undisciplined as you described her before the sessions. On a personal note, I found Leah's much more mature and focused than most students her age, and I feel that I have bonded with and got to know Leah tremendously well. We have struck up a very productive rapport, and I can't think of many students I've enjoyed working with more than Leah. She's a remarkable young woman. Hopefully you reconsider. Why is he so pressed over Leah? And then I said, again, sir, thanks, but no thanks. I made my situation clear. As I mentioned, I'll be in touch if I change my mind. And then he said, I'd be happy to conduct Leah's next session free of charge to help. I'd also be happy to defer payments for future sessions for a month or two if that helps your financial situation. Like I said, I would really like to continue working with Leah. Why is he so pressed over working with Leah? What is going on? I really want to just look at the rest of these emails because what is going on? What is going on in this woman's phone? What is the e-doctor? This is a setup as a repeat prescription, so we'll send this bi-monthly. What prescription? This was before Leah went missing. Zopiclone? Okay, y'all, so I quickly Googled what Zopiclone is. Zopiclone? I can't even say it. I quickly Googled what this is, and it's a sleeping pill that helps your insomnia. It's supposed to like help with insomnia and make you stay asleep. Like go to sleep and stay asleep. All right, y'all, that's it for this day. I'm glad we were able to kind of pause for the cause in between these investigations and kind of look some more into Leah and her disappearance. Leah was out here living a double life. I don't know what's going on with my good sis, but she was seeing someone. Corey just says someone. We don't know who it was. We don't even know the gender. Was it a man or a woman? We don't know who it was. Somebody older, possibly. Older could be anything because Leah is 17. So it could be a grown man. It could be a grown woman. It could be somebody in college. It could be, like, we don't know. We have no clue about anything, but Leah was seeing someone, and we think that's where she went with that someone, but then she never came home. So I think that Leah did intend to go home because of that voicemail we heard that was like, oh my God, Corey's trash. I hate him. I should just break up with him. We'll talk about it later. Like, I think she did have intentions of going home and talking about it later to her mom, but didn't. But Leah was also lying. Leah said she was in dance class and taking her mama money. What if she was taking the money for dance class, but actually giving it to the tutor, and she was still seeing the tutor? What if that was it? I don't know. Why is that tutor so shady too? Like, what's going on with him? I need to know more information about that man too, but it's fine. It's fine. We gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.